For decades, the American middle class was the symbol of the American dream. A stable job, a house, a car, and the belief that every generation would live better than the last. But today, that dream is fading. Millions of Americans are working harder than ever, yet struggling just to survive. Rent keeps rising. Food prices keep increasing. And many families are drowning in debt. So what happened to America's middle class? And why do so many people feel poorer, even while the economy keeps growing? Today, we'll explain why America's middle class may be disappearing. One of the biggest problems is simple: everything costs more now. Housing prices have exploded across the country. In many cities, buying a home feels impossible for younger generations. Rent is also reaching record highs. At the same time, healthcare, education, and insurance costs continue to rise every year. But wages have not kept up fast enough. Many Americans are earning more money on paper. But inflation is destroying their purchasing power. That means even middle-income families are struggling financially. People who once lived comfortably now rely on credit cards just to pay monthly bills. And millions are living paycheck to paycheck. Another major reason is wealth inequality. Over the last few decades, the gap between the rich and the middle class has grown dramatically. Large corporations and wealthy investors benefited massively from rising stock markets and technology growth. Meanwhile, ordinary workers saw much smaller gains. Today, many billionaires earn more from investments in one day than average workers earn in years. Technology and automation also changed the economy. High-paying factory jobs disappeared. Many stable careers moved overseas. And millions of workers were pushed into lower-paying service jobs. As a result, many middle-class families slowly lost financial stability. Younger Americans are especially frustrated. Many graduated with huge student loans. But salaries often don't match the cost of living. Buying a home now feels far harder than it was for previous generations. Some young adults are delaying marriage, children, and home ownership simply because they cannot afford it. And social media makes the problem feel even worse. People constantly compare themselves to wealthy lifestyles online. That creates anxiety, pressure, and hopelessness for many young workers. Some experts now believe the American dream is becoming harder to reach than ever before. So, is the middle class completely disappearing? Not necessarily. But life is clearly becoming more difficult for millions of families. The economy may still grow. Technology may continue advancing. But if ordinary workers cannot build stable lives, people will continue losing trust in the system. Because a strong middle class has always been the foundation of America's economy. And if that foundation weakens, the entire country could eventually feel the consequences. The real question is this: can America rebuild the middle class before it's too late? If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more content about money, society, AI, and the future economy.